guys, what's up, JP? Couple things for you guys. One, and I use this as an update video pretty much, but one thing is I'm about to finish up on the alien head armature, and I'm going to do a time lapse. I'll walk you through a couple things in this video, and I'll include the time lapse at the end. I think that'll be the best way. But anyway, a couple of things I wanted to say is it's winter time. It's around the holidays, so it's going to be a little slower for me at work, and I might be able to do a lot more casting. So usually about this time of year, I offer up a lot of props for trades. If you go back through my videos or you look at the various stuff I make, you know what I have pretty much. I might post a list on my website, twocoastcustoms.com. I tore down the whole thing this morning and I started up. It's totally for props. I'm not really doing t-shirts anymore. So it's going to be all about props. I'm going to have links on there to different forum sites that I visit. I'm going to have links to people that work with me on projects and build props with me. So you'll have links to a lot of good people. You can check out their work, contact them if you'd like to trade. But yeah, as far as offering props up for trade, you know, if you have some molds of stuff, you know, like I have back here on these shelves and in these cases here, I have just molds and molds and molds that just add up over the years. So if you think you might like to do a little trade for trade, just hit me up. You can email me or you can message me here on YouTube. Yeah, so we'll do the time lapse at the end of this video, and we'll see what's going on after that, because I'll be able to start putting some clay on the armature and actually start making something happen here. Oh yeah, another cool thing I wanted to show you guys is this little cart right here. I got it at Lowe's last week, or a couple weeks ago. I didn't have any time to put it together or anything. But anyway, this cart here, going guys. This little cart here, it cost me 84 bucks, right? And I don't know if you guys see my old airbrush cart, but it was basically a little AV TV stand that I had made some paint holders and whatnot. Well, anyway, for 84 bucks, you get 5 drawers here, and even a little one on top. And for airbrush cart, it's perfect because I can put everything in here. My airbrushes, paints, and then there's so much storage for extra stuff, all my stencils and whatnot. And this little thing up here I made out of just some thin wood that I cut the appropriate size circles out of, and put my little airbrush paints in and everything. And but it comes with the handle on the side, which is great for reeling up your airbrush hose. And then I just made me a little mount here to hold my airbrush, and the cord just drapes around the back. Where that clear bottle is actually a cup holder, so that's kind of neat. And then it has some slots there, which these I'm going to put something at the bottom, that way I can put my paint brushes in. And then if you want to lean a broom or something up against it, it has the slots here. So that was kind of neat. And for 84 bucks, man, I couldn't pass it up. And it comes with some quality, some bigger casters on the bottom, so it moves very smooth. And if you really don't want people digging in your stuff or going through your airbrushes, it comes with this bar that you can insert here, and it comes up here, and then you can lock, and that locks all your drawers. So yeah, this ain't no sales video or nothing, but I just thought I'd pass that on because it was easy to modify, and you make a very nice cart. And this will help me in the future because I would really like to do some murals for people and stuff. Really like to get back into doing a lot more painting. So yeah, check it out. They got them at Lowe's, man. 84 bucks. I think that's with tax. I paid for this sucker, so, and Thanksgiving sales are coming up, so you might get this sucker cheaper than that. But anyway, it's a nice put together cart. It took no time to put together, but anyway, I liked it, so I thought I'd pass it on to you guys. So hope you like that. But anyway, stay tuned for the time lapse. I'm going to show you guys how I work on this alien head over here. But before we get to that, I'll just go ahead and tell you about the armature, what we got going on here. In the last time lapse videos, y'all basically saw a frame and that was not completely put together. Well, I finished the infrastructure to it, and then over the last couple days, I've just kind of taken my time and used some of that great stuff, expanding foam, and just started in the middle and kind of filling it. And my original intention was to just stiffen up the structure, and then I was going to fill it in with newspaper and wrap it or whatever. But the foam expanded so much that I just decided to get a couple more cans and fill in the whole thing. So I filled in all the cavities, and then mostly the bottom. Okay, and this is about, I think it's about 5 cans of expanding foam on here. Now you can't layer them and layer them and layer them because it cures by air. So you have to put a layer, let it expand out, and let it get hard. So what I did was over a couple days, basically did this, and then I haven't touched it in a few days. So the foam is good and hard. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get maybe a hacksaw blade or an old bread knife I have in my toolbox, and just basically trim it down to the rough shape of the head. And this will enable me not to have to use so much clay to produce this thing, so I don't tie up all my clay at one time. And it's stout and heavy duty now, so I'll be able to reuse this armature in the future if I want to sculpt different alien heads. I should have done this with the Predator process, but live and learn. My other armature is basically really crappy. I tried to rush it too fast, but I'm not going to rush on this one. I'm going to make this one right, and it's really stout. I got 2x4s in there. It's solid foam, and the stuff's pretty hard, so I think this is actually going to work pretty good for us. So I'll do a little time lapse, and we'll check it out, guys. Later.